Stare in the darkness. Are you scared? Are you free? I can be fair or a monster. Tell me now, which one do you need? I can feel teeth tearing at me, rip me to pieces, rock me to sleep. I can feel eyes staring at me, getting uneasy, ready to feed. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth tearing at me. Swear that you're heartless. Say a prayer for the weak. You should beware when the sharks swim. Take a vow, too vulgar to speak. I can feel teeth tearing at me, rip me to pieces, rock me to sleep. I can feel eyes staring at me, getting uneasy, ready to feed. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth tearing at me. Stare in the darkness. Is there air? Will you drown? Stare in the darkness. Follow me down. 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 I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth. I can feel teeth tearing at me.
This change can stop me. Even in these chains you can't stop me. Even in these chains you can't stop me. Even in these chains you can't stop me. I was upon the time there was a nasty little being filled with pride and greed. I was upon the time there was an eagle in the pig and typical disease. You see stop me. Even with these chains, you can't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't stop me. Even in these chains, you won't break me. Even in these chains, you won't take me. Even in these chains, you won't hold me. Even in these chains, you can't stop me. I want you let me in. I want you let me in. I'm in everywhere that you've been. I want nothing to lose and nothing that you win. I want you let me in. I want you let me in. I'm already in these chains. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf that let the games begin. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf that let the games begin. 'Cause I'm the big bad wolf that let the games begin.
Cause I'm the big bad wolf, and let the games begin. So, hey guys, can you hear my voice? I'm gonna make the assumption that you can, but tell me if you can't, because I want to make sure that you can hear my voice before we go on with the game. So, give it a few minutes because you know how Twitch is. There's always like a 2 minute lag. So, yeah. Yeah, Croc, we're going to talk about that in a minute because he's actually talking about what we just went through, which was extremely funny. But let's assume first that my voice gets through. So, can you guys hear me? Yes? No? Maybe? All right. I think I'm getting the word that you can hear me loud and clear. Okay. So, hope everybody's having a great night. Let me introduce myself to those who do not know me. I am Psycheshire. I am your host. This is my domain. Be it a friend or be it a foe. Everyone is welcome and you know where to go. Come and hang out with us for story time. Bring your sleeping bags, bring your pillows, bring your PJs, bring your lingerie, bring whatever it is you want. Grab some popcorn, blood, whatever, and come hang out with us as we listen to story time. So, what are we going to be doing tonight? I'm going to give you a little bit of an update. Then, we're going to be doing Werewolf, the Heart of the Forest. Now, basically some of the update, it's what Croc's talking about, the game that we just played. Just played with roommate and Croc, Phasmophobia. And that was, if I can put that stuff up on my YouTube channel, I will. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I was crying my eyes out. I literally broke from Phasmo and came right over here and did the stream. So yeah. Why, Croc? Why you gotta do that? Hey, Lucky! Pounces, pounces, pounces. Hey, hey. I am glad that you could be here. But what I was saying is, I wanted to make sure that if I can put it on YouTube, I will. But roommate was hilarious. Every time we trigger the ghost, we go hide in a room, turn on music, and have a rave party. I do not know how I think the ghost was scared of us. Literally, because that music was loud. There's no way the ghost didn't hear it. And I swear we triggered it like 8 or 9 times, and it just keep walking down one hallway, we triggered it. But that was so funny. So if there's any possible way I can put it on YouTube that I will, then I will do so. Let's see other updates. Other updates. Oh, I did do this was funny. I don't even know what to think about this. I found a website that's talked about having RPG voice acting, and it said just submit a 30-second clip and give us your name. Oh, okay, I'll do that. So what I did is I read the script for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, the radio host. Hi, this is Deb at Night. That one. And recorded it. Took me about, I don't know, 10 times. And after I recorded it, I submitted it. and I didn't think nothing about it. I was just goofing off. I wanted to see, what was said about it. And what was so hilarious was within like 10 minutes, they sent me something back saying no. I'm like, dang, wow, was it that crap? I didn't think it was crap, but it was funny. So, um, I don't take anything like that personally because it's all a trial. You're just trying it out. Who knows? Maybe that wasn't the genre that my voice needed to be in, but it was really funny. I thought it was hilarious. So I'm doing that now. If I see anything that has to do with voice acting, probably gonna slide in and try to do a gig or two. Maybe, if I can. I've had no training in it. This is really how I sound. Yes, if I'm playing something like Phasmo, I might yell and scream if I hit, a jump scare. But technically, this kind of is my voice. I can alter it to sound British. It sucks. I can do it to sound Southern, which is kind of funny because I live in the South, so it works. But this actually is my voice. So this is what I sound like. But if I can, then I will. I think it'd be kind of fun to do stuff like that. Anyway, so my goal is I think we have found, because everybody seemed to like Werewolf, the Heart of the Forest, when I streamed it the last time. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stream this every Tuesday. We're going to stream it every Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday at between 10:30 and 11 Eastern. I'm going to shoot for 11 Eastern because if I can get on early, that's great. But guys, y'all know me. I'm late. I'll be late to my own funeral. I'll be having somebody waiting either in hell or the pearly gates going, "Hello, are you coming anytime soon?" Because I'm just kind of like, I'm going to be late for everything. So that's just a thing. So I'm going to say 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. Now, the other days, if I get freaky, if I get funky, I might want to play, what was that game, Croc? The one that was so fun. Oh, Chicken Police. Actually, I'm sorry, that was funny. That is very funny. Chicken Police, or if I want to stream Phasmo, or if I want to stream something, yeah, Chicken Police, or something else, then I'll do it, but it won't be on our regular Tuesday, Thursday days, or Sunday days. It'll just be when I'm bored. Or Beat Saber. The thing about Beat Saber, it's one of those things you just actually have to like to watch. I like to watch it only because I play it. So I'm looking at different songs, but if you're somebody that's not really into that, you might not actually want to watch it. But for me, I love doing it because I love to dance. Don't tell anybody that. Banus probably aren't supposed to dance. But anyway, I like to dance, and this is dancing with swords. So that's like a really big thing for me. So, or like sword training where I don't actually hurt anybody. So what are we talking about? Cock dicks? Oh, that is good. That is hilarious. Cock dicks. I get it. Am I not supposed to say that? I'm not sure. Okay, whatever. But anyway, that is hilarious. So, I am going to start this game. Now, I'm hoping I actually saved it because I remember saving it, but I hope I actually saved it. So, let's make sure. Yeah, it's too late now. I done said it, right? So I think we're gonna be doing this game. This is gonna be what we're gonna be doing, like we did our Vampire the Masquerade, Coteries of New York. Oh, also another thing I thought about doing, and I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are, is to actually go back and play Bloodlines 1 and hit those mods because I didn't have any mods in the first time that I played. And let's see if we can get an Assamite. I don't know if you can. But if I can and I can actually make it work, if somebody who's ever modded that game can kind of help a girl out and tell me, I might go back and play that because that was funny. That was funny. Like, I guess you're supposed to be Cammy. I was like draining and eating everybody everywhere that I could. I think I had like one humanity left. And because of that, my character got attacked every time she walked down the street. So I had to like travel through the tunnels because that was the only way I could travel through the city without getting killed. So, yeah. Well, if y'all are ready, we're going to try Werewolf the Apocalypse. heart of the forest. Y'all ready now? I hope you are. So get ready. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Alright, hey guys, let's see. Can you guys actually see it? Want to make sure that you guys can see the game. So, are you ready? Let's check this out and make sure you can hear it. Alright, so here we go. It was doing some weird stuff with the graphics on my machine. I have actually 4 monitors, 2 on one desktop and 2 on another one. So it was doing some weird flickering where it looked like it was trying to adjust the graphics, which it didn't do that before, so I was a little bit concerned. But if you guys can see it, good video, audio good, sweet, let's play. Let's hit continue. See if it picks up where we left off. Yeah, it was bizarre. I don't know what the heck happened. Alright, so here we go. The village. Cats were watching my every move as we walked along the empty streets. So it looks like we have 3 places. We have the family graves, mystery of the past, which is the old cemetery. Or new friends, hidden tensions, the village center. Or we have lost hopes, strange dreams, the abandoned railway. So let's call old cemetery number 1, village center number 2, and abandoned railway number 3. So which way do you want me to go? 1, old cemetery. Village center is 2. Abandoned railway is 3. What you think, Chat Pack? Lucky saying 3, the abandoned railway. Croc saying 1, the old cemetery. I would hope you'd get to go to all of them. But we'll see. 2, you just want chaos. There you go. Just got to pull right straight in the middle there. Somebody break this tie. I got 1, 2, and 3. Somebody else vote and break it for me. Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick. 1, 2, or 3. Come on, chat. Don't be chicken, chat. Bark, 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 bark. Come on. If you make me pick, I'm probably going to go 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Do them in order. See if it'll let me. Alright. I'm going to pick. I'm going to do... we're going to do... Your vote. Your vote. Fine, Lucky. I'll go with your vote. I'll go with your vote then. Abandoned railway. Bartek wants to show us the most picturesque spot in this area, said Anya. Maybe that's not the right word, he said, frowning. Well, it's not like it's that beautiful, but it has, an atmosphere, a climate. Hi, is it Yavalna? Did I say it right? Is it Yalvana? Tell me if I said it right. Okay, she voted for 1. Oops. Okay, well, Yalvana, welcome. Hang out and take a seat and relax with us. So, do we want to do 1 or do we want to do 2? Either it is, did he mean cool? Or a question mark, ambiance? So I'll read that last sentence again. Well, it's not like it's that beautiful, but it has, an atmosphere, a climate. Did he mean cool or ambiance? 1 is did he mean cool? Ambiance is 2. So vote for me, chat pack. Here you go. You get to vote again. Do not snooze or you're going to lose. Work with me here. What you got? I'm thinking. What are you thinking? I'm kind of thinking let's go with 2. All right. So we're thinking ambiance. I know I say that weird, probably for Southern. Ambiance. Instead of ambiance. Ambiance. Now I done messed it up. Anybody else want to vote? 1 or 2? Which one? I'm thinking I'll go with 2. Now I need you guys to start voting for me. Don't let me get bit out here. Ambiance, Anya said, at the same moment as I, and we laughed. Ambiance, Bartek smiled, visibly relieved. I mean, ambiance. We ended up on some abandoned tracks. We soon left the village behind and ended up on some abandoned railway tracks. So this is where the magic happens. I grinned, pointing at empty bottles and used condoms strewn along the tracks. But with the slow, winding river, a stone's throw away, and the long, drooping branches of the old trees shading the unused railway, that place really was picturesque. The bees buzzed around us. The birds sang like there was no tomorrow, and the fragrance of herbs hung thick in the air. My head was spinning. All right, do we want to go with why was the track abandoned? Or it all felt unreal? Or a perfect moment for a cold beer? Which one do we want to go with? 1, 2, or 3? 1 is why was the track abandoned? 2 is it felt all unreal. 3 is a perfect moment for a cold beer. So we're thinking 2, 3. So we got a 2, we got a 3. Come on, chat bag, vote with me. Don't make me call you out like class. Teacher says. Raise your hand and give me an answer, or I'm going to call on you. You're going to say what? 1, 2, 3. You guys are not making this easy, are you? All right, somebody break that mess. We got a 1, we got a 2, and we've got a 3. So break this mess for me. I could go with any of these. Either why was the track abandoned? Or I don't know about the unreal thing. Oh, damn it, Shiv. All right, I want to know why the track is abandoned now. I'm going with that one. Why is the railway no longer in use? I asked Bartek. I wish I had been able to come here by train. The bus was awful. It was a cargo line, he shrugged. Now, either he seemed upset or I wondered where we were going. Which way should we go with this? Yeah, who does that? They did just leave a set of tracks. I don't know. So which one do we want? Number 1 or do we want number 2? Number 1 is I wondered where we were going. And number 2, he seemed upset. So we're thinking 2. He seemed upset. Croc goes 1. Really? Oh, y'all gonna make this hard for me. Now I got a 1. Fine, we're going 1. I wondered where we were going. Where are we going? I asked, dropping the subject. The line ends at an old train station, but it's a long walk from here. He pointed in the direction of the trees. They turned it into a hotel. You can even spend a night in a luxury train car that belonged to a czar. It's a tourist thing. When we entered the dense copse, we noticed a woman standing among the trees. Hello, Bartek, she said. She was stunning. Which are you going to choose? Oh, that's cute. The woman looked like she was in her late 30s and was the most beautiful person I'd ever seen. She had a perfect hourglass figure, long braids, and the most stunning cheekbones. Her eyes, slightly slanted, were a weird shade of blue, deep, almost purple. They seemed familiar, and she was looking straight at me. All right? Either number 1, it was a challenge, or 2, her eyes were hypnotizing, or 3, I took a step back. Now, y'all know me. Which way am I gonna go? Either it was a challenge because she was looking right at me, or B, her eyes were hypnotizing, or 3, I took a step back. Which way? So we got a 2, we got a 1, we got a 1. I mean, yeah, somebody staring at me drives me nuts. I hate that. But I wouldn't step back. So it really would be between 1 and 2. I wonder what would happen if I said 1. Are we going to fight this chick? Break out the claws. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're going to pick 1. Why not? I mean, hey. Ooh, neutral. Dang it. I saw a challenge in her eyes, and I felt the hair on my neck stand on end. Hello, Elisabetta. I'm going to try to pronounce this word. Danilovina, answered Bartek. I could hear something in his voice. Was it fear? Respect? Anger? I couldn't place it. She smiled. I'm Lisa, she said, looking at Anya, and then again at me. And you must be a Bartek's pen pal, I assume. The one who's searching for her ancestry? Ooh, we got a 1 or a 2. How did she know? Or we exchanged pleasantries. 1 or 2. What you feeling? I don't usually do pleasantries. What do you mean 3? There's no 3. There's no 3. All right, it's 1 or 2. I'm leaning on that 1. I'm leaning on the how did she know? Because I don't exchange pleasantries with anybody. Usually. I mean, that's just kind of like not my thing. But we'll go with a 1. I'm gonna go with a 1. How do you know that? I asked, suddenly wary. I know everything, she answered, and smiled even more broadly. Oh, come now. Don't look so scared. Bartek's grandma is my friend, and she's, well, talkative. Do you mind if I join you? She asked. All right. The last Garu you played almost shagged the Prince of New York. Okay, I have been told that Garu can't boogity boogity with a fang. Can a Garu boogity boogity with a fang? Somebody clarify this for me. Because I had a character that was going to try to boogity boogity with a Garu. And I was told you cannot. So, I don't know if somebody told me that just to make me not do it. But I heard that, see, you can boogity boogity with a Garu. Croc. If a kindred is too old, they can't. No, my chick is young. My chick's young. See, you can boogity boogity with a Garu. I told you. Okay. So, do you mind if I join you? Either I'd rather walk alone, which is 1, or I noticed Bartek getting tensed, which is 2, or sure, I didn't mind, which is 3. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? I'd rather walk alone. I noticed Bartek getting tense, or sure, I didn't mind. Which way? 2. Noticed Bartek getting tense. Yeah, I'm feeling 2. Because we kind of need to, like, pay attention to that stuff, I guess. Instead of just like, screw y'all, I'm walking. Later. You probably should notice what Bartek's doing. So, what's the story with you two? I asked Bartek. She's from around here. He shook his head. But she helps with the protests. You know, Lisa turned to me, the protest against the logging that his father so eagerly promotes. Bartek winced, and I snapped. I guess. Sorry, shouldn't we coexist with the forest? That means taking what we need to survive, just as everything does. 6,000 trucks of wood isn't taking what you need, kid. He threw me a glance, looking for help. All right, either we're doing number 1, logging in a national park, or number 2, she had a point, or 3, people need to have jobs. Now, I'll be honest, I'm actually leaning, if it were me, towards 1 or 2, because I have a thing with woods and the forest, and it's kind of like a devotion to woods, forest, green, nature, what is natural. Which means number 1 and number 2 are probably going to be more likely the ones that I'm going to answer. I don't know which one I feel like. Yeah, a thing with That's another good one. A thing with wood. Wood. He said wood. We going with 2? Tell me. So am I doing... She had a point. Seamus Ogawa. Seamus is a Fianna Philodox. He subscribes to 3Fs. 2. See, I don't know any of those words. You're going to have to explain all of those to me. Like, give me the down low on the lure. The lore. I said lure. Lore. Okay. She had a point. We're going to do 2. Ooh, Bartek, unfriendly. That's not good. Don't look at me, Bartek. I think it's barbaric. I wasn't about to beat around the bush. If it was about local action, there wouldn't be a problem, Anya chimed in, but it isn't. Giant corporations are at work here with heavy machinery. Ask your friend about his father's money and his clients, Lisa shrugged. Bartek stormed away, I shrugged and followed him. Lisa followed me. We walked a narrow path. The path was too narrow for all of us to walk together, so at some point I found myself walking with Lisa. She would squat from time to time and collect some herbs. So you're looking for your roots, she said after a while. Why? Okay, so we got number one, I needed to know the whole story. Or number two, I couldn't resist a mystery. Or number three, I had dreams. So we're going with one, the whole story. Two, resist a mystery. Three, I had dreams. Which way do we want to go? Seamus. So it's Seamus. Did I get it right? Seamus. So we're thinking 2, 3. We got 2, we got 3. What else we got? You better not do it. You better not do it, Shiver. You better not say 1. The answer is no. You are not saying 1. You pick either 2 or 3. Don't do it, Shiver. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you're going to pick 1 just to make it hard. Damn it. No. No, I am overruling this mess. I'm going with 3. I had dreams. I'm going to go with that one. Because it's red. I gotta do red. Ooh, spiritual. See? I got spiritual. I've been having strange dreams, I answered. And I know they have a hidden meaning. You're wiser than you look, she said, surprised. Sit down with me. She nestled among the roots of an old tree, reached in her basket and took out a blunt. Let's have a smoke, and I'll tell you a story. She noticed when I hesitated. You need to hear it. So I took the blunt, or I sat down. Which way am I going with this? Number 1 or number 2? Which one? Fianna are one of the tribes found in Werewolf, strongly based on Celtic and European traditions. They're known by the Garou for their passions and for the pleasure of life, their skills and ferocity in battle, as keepers of the music, stories, and lore of the Garou. 1, definitely. 1, take the smoke. 1. Can we all agree? It's a 1. Actually, that sounds more like me. If I were ever to say I had werewolf-type tendencies, it does sound like that would be me. Number what he had said. But I can't say for sure. Maybe. Alright, we're going 1. I took the blunt. Lisa let out a cloud of smoke and started talking. From what I learned from Bartek's grandma, you're asking the wrong questions about the wrong people. So it's, I decided to cut the chase. Why shouldn't I be asking about my family? Or her voice was so soothing. Which way do I go? 1, 2, or 3. 1, cut the chase. 2, why shouldn't I be talking about my family? Or 3, her voice was so soothing. Now, while y'all are doing that, I'm reading, Philodox is one of the 5 auspexes under which a Garou may be born. The half moon means balanced and duality. A Garou born under its influence frequently acts as a counselor, mediator, and lawkeeper to his back. Dead air? You mean dead air. Can y'all hear me? Still? Did I lose you on sound? Or no? Make sure that I didn't. That sound working there? Okay. So, what do you want to do? 1, 2, or 3? Decided to cut the chase? Why shouldn't I be asking about my family? Or her voice was so soothing. Which way should we go? I almost want to do the middle one. Why shouldn't I be asking about my family? That one seems better to me. I think I'm gonna one cut to the chase. All right, what do you think, guys? 4S, really? You can't ask for another joint. Number 4. There's no number 4. Man. All right, I'm about to go with Croc. I'm going with yours, number 1. Jeez. Get to the fucking point, I said. Please. I added as an afterthought. This is a tainted land, girl, she continued. So much blood was spilled that Puzeka, I'm saying, I botched that word, I'm sure, almost lost her mind. We're going to ask. I don't know who this chick is. We're going to go that one. Read them again. Okay. Puzeza, I guess. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. I think it is. Was one of the words for forest. Polish had lots of those, but she used it in a weird way. Why do you call the forest Puzeza? Isn't las the right word? I call her Puzeza because it's her proper name. She huffed. Laz is to Puzeza what dog is to a wolf. Domesticated, enslaved, used. Puzeza is the primeval forest, one untouched by humans, primal, strong, and feared. Hey, Fast Cart, how's it going? Woot woot. Are y'all throwing underwear around in my chat? Okay, I'm gonna go back to reading this. There was admiration in her voice, and I realized that the words sounded like the rustle of leaves, like the wind. Pusha. As I was telling you, Pusha almost went mad, and it's not wise to wake those spirits, especially not now. All right, so we got number 1, but I need answers. Number 2, what spirits? And number 3, I wasn't afraid to stir up memories. Which way do you want to go, Chat Pack? 1, I need answers. 2, what spirits? Or 3, I wasn't afraid to stir up memories. Y'all stop playing with underwear in my chat. Are y'all seriously playing with underwear in my chat? Stop playing with underwear in the chat. So we're thinking 3. Wasn't afraid to stir up memories. 4. Oh my God. Get underwear that fits. That's between you and Fast Cart. Y'all deal with your own underwear. I'm not in the middle of that. All right. I wasn't afraid to stir up memories. Do you mean the spirits of the past? I shrugged. I'm not afraid to stir up some memories. She looked at me with those uncanny eyes. Her gaze was almost unbearable, hard, with anger smoldering somewhere deep within it, ready to jump at my throat. And then suddenly, something changed. Lisa sighed heavily. You have no idea, do you? All right, we got 1 and we got 2. Either about what or about the past. So it's either about what or about the past. So it's 1 or 2. What do you think, Chat Pack? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? What do you think? Either about what or 3? There is no 3. God dang it. There is no 3. It's. Oh, y'all are going to make me have to do this, aren't you? We can take a 50. Can we take a 50-50 on this? Oh, screw y'all. I'm picking. About what? What do you mean? I asked. So you have no idea who you are, she stated. Nobody told you what it was like here during the war and after it. Her eyes lost focus as though she was looking at something only she could see. In 1939, when the war broke out, first came the Germans and then the Russians. You know, they actually worked together. Stalin never forgot that he was beaten by the Poles in 1920. She shot me a glance. Either I was bored or I nodded politely. Which way we going with this? Either I was bored or I nodded politely. What do you think? Hi, who was that? Bewilder Alpha 23, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I am not stalling and getting on with the story. So we're saying number 2. Welcome to the chat pack. I am Psycheshire. I am your host. We're doing story time with a bunch of wolves. Wolves in the chat, wolves in the story. So just hang out, take a seat. Try not to bite your next door neighbor. Keep your hands to yourself and within the ride while we go through the story. Chat pack, remember, you guys got to vote. So I see 2 and 2. So we're going with 2. I nodded politely. Ooh, we got condition, impaired willpower. Whoop. I didn't really care, but I nodded politely. Oh, you have no idea what I'm talking about. It doesn't really matter. She took a drag. Anyway, many millions of lives later, Stalin and Hitler stopped sleeping together, so to speak, and the Germans came. And then the Russians again. And then there were the forest soldiers. Either number 1, the forest part got my attention, or 2, I listened holding my breath. I'm always at what? Shiv touched me. Jimmy Crickets. I'm just going to keep going on. Are you guys going to vote? Or are you guys going to be obnoxious in my chat? Play it. Jiminy Crickets. I'm going with 1. Thank you, Lucky. The forest part got my attention. Oh. Alright, so for the people, let's see, where are we? Okay, they started as Polish soldiers, but then the war ended and they became guerrillas to fight the Russians. Occupation. And then they ended up as desperate bandits. She sighed. For the people who lived here, they were all the same. Germans, Russians, forest soldiers. They killed, they maimed, they tortured, and burned villages. It didn't matter what language they spoke. All right? So we got... That's 1, 2, or 3. What did it have to do with me? Or how did she know? Or she looks sad. 1, 2, or 3. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, okay, don't keep your hands to yourself. Just don't make it where I have to bury bodies. Hey, Magic, what's up? Oh, no, now we got it really bad in here. Oh, God. Oh, it's going to be fun. All right. Let us touch each other. I'm going with 2. How did she know? Wow. How do you know all that? I asked. My great-grandparents were from here, she sighed. After the war, there were some changes, and my whole family was sent to Siberia to die. My grandmother was the only one who survived. She met a Beret shaman, and here I am. But your story is tangled with all of this. She looked straight at me. Have you ever wondered what your grandfather did during the war? Then the weed hit me. What? What about just wet end? Okay, I'm moving on. Then the weed hit me. I need a drink. And of course, that was the moment when the weed finally hit. That stuff was powerful, and for a moment, I wondered if she hadn't spiked it. So, what had she done? There's number one. Or I tried to stay focused is number two. Fast card, I have no idea what's going on. What had she done? Yeah, I want to know what she did. Or I tried to stay focused. We ain't going to try to stay focused. We're going with number one. I want to know what she did. I tried to stand up, but a flux of smells and sounds and visions hit me like a wave. And suddenly, I was somewhere else. Yes, we're out of willpower. I'm always out of willpower. Like, this is unusual, Croc. It's either health or willpower or humanity. I'm out of all of it. I'm better off not knowing ignorance is bliss. I'm going to ride along with that, fast cart, that's for sure. We are sitting around the fire, deep in the possessa. I still can't get that word. They knew the rules and they decided to break them, I say. And the others nod their heads. We have to react, or they'll stop respecting us. So either one, there must be a law, or number two, that's what the forest taught me. Which way do you think we should go? One or two? I'm not going there, shiver. Alright, so there must be a law, or that is what the forest taught me. Which one do you want to go? One or two? The law or the forest? The law or the forest? Which way you want to go? I'm going to go with, how about we go with the forest? That's exactly where I was going. Good call. That is what the forest taught me. Be what you are. Show no weakness. Do what you have to do. Tomorrow, we're going to burn a village. Wolves gather in the darkness, waiting for a feast. Then, the vision ends. When I came to my senses, Lisa was still looking at me. Either I got defensive, or I ran it over in my head, or it was a lot to take in. Which do I go? One, two, or three? Which way? Defensive? No, I'm not interested in that. But, I don't know. You're thinking two? Oh, we already used two. So this is a new. So what do you think, Chat Pack? I kind of like either two or three. What are you thinking? Three? Yeah, I kind of think that. I'm maxed out 3 rage. That's kind of funny. Sounds about right. Alright, we're going to say it was a lot to take in. We're going to hit this 3 one. The forest soldiers, the unknown past, the mysteries. I slumped down. It's a lot to take in. She shrugged. I've told you everything I know. If you want more, talk to my girlfriend. We'll be at the lodging site tomorrow. Ask for the dealer's number. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, there we got a willpower. Check it, we got a willpower. Hint, my grandfather was a forest soldier. Condition, healthy. Only Shadow Lords and Silver Fang follow, quote, laws. I will, I said. Now I finally knew who and what to ask. There you are, Bartek waved to me. I thought I'd lost you. I said my goodbyes to Lisa, and we went back. Alright, so we did that. The bison statues were watching me with their creepy painted eyes, as though they knew me. Alright? So what are we thinking? Do we want to go... And here's a thought. Now, how long have we been streaming? What time is it? It's like, I think it's like 12:30. What we might want to do is wait and finish this a little bit on Thursday. And then we'll pick up from there. What do you think? And we'll just get started. We'll get started earlier next time. What do you think? So I think that might be what we do. Because I really want to give it justice. I don't want to rush anything. I want us to enjoy it. Take our time with it. So here's what we're going to do. Is there anybody on? Oh, Mad Hatter's on. Y'all, we're going to have to go raid Mad Hatter. What do you think? I think we might need to raid Mad Hatter. So let's do that. Mad Hatter's an awesome streamer. He's really cool. When I first started streaming, I think he came into my stream and raided one time, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know him. So I think we're going to go raid Mad Hatter. So here we go. Remember, if you're mine, if you're part of my stream, be loud, be proud, be obnoxious. Bring it to him. So we're going to go raid MADHATTERAND. Y'all ready? Let's crank this. And we are going on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.
Best group of friends. Seriously. How was your stream? Crockfire, what's up, dude? How was your stream, Chad? What were you doing, Chess? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Oh, here. Okay, got it. Thank you, Twan. Good shout out. Go. Okay, so yeah, think about as far as I can go here. Okay. Now we need these. I'm a dork, I was typing in the wrong chat. That's hilarious. That's fucking funny. Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Miss you too, girl. That's okay though. I'm all what I can be anymore. You know. Yeah, I'm doing well. Working all the time now that I'm at the post office, but I still try to stream every night. I'm actually doing 3 kits at once right now. The first kit. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you everything I'm working on. Oh, I said out getting late here. Later, dude. Later, next. Hopefully we see you again real soon. You were awesome. You were awesome. Okay, so let me. Okay, so we're working. God damn it, I did it again. We're working on Vader's. Vader, right? Also, we finished an SD Gundam. A lot of chrome work done. And then we've got a hand painted perfect grade strike inner framework, all of the red, blue, and white hand painted with Gundam markers, and then the chrome is Molotov. Yeah, good times. Aw, thank you, Chess. I appreciate. You know, I always appreciate. Alright. Thanks again for the raid. Super appreciated. I hope you have a great night, and I hope to see you again super soon. Not too long. Alright, alright. Get out of here. Bye.